before he fished with me. He's a fly fisherman. Origami Tommy is what he calls himself. But Tom Drewer. Anyway, he made an origami shark, and the idea is, if I invite someone to fish with me, I can look at them and say, hey, look, if you catch the first fish, you get this dollar bill. You get to date it and initial it. But the catch is, you have to do it with somebody else and do them, you know, if they catch the first fish, and keep it going like that. So we'll see if I can find some kid with their parent out here, you know, and their parent, the kid's fishing. And
the past couple of weeks, I've talked to a couple of young guys, high school age kids.
Yeah. Keaton? You met Keaton?
I don't recall the name.
Well, he ran into me a couple. He was out here the day that my reel handle broke. We got a laugh out of that. But you know, it was an $85 combo that I've had for 5 years, so
yeah,
that happens.
They wear out. Things happen.
Well, you fish as much as I do for the past 2 years of being retired, then yeah. Right. I try to fish every day. It hadn't worked that way this time, but done a lot of fishing.
We're fishing almost every day for something. I'm not particular.
Well, I like my bass, but you know, I've caught a few catfish on bass lures too. Quite a few trout on these lipless.
I have yet to catch a trout. I noticed the other day, I think they were dying off. They were, all the big guys were swimming around the top and...
Yeah. Getting too warm for them.
Yeah, I think it was too warm.
I mean, there's always going to be some that find the perfect spot in the bottom, you know, that. But when they stock them in here, they stock big and small. My biggest one was on Eclipse Day of 2024, April 8th. 4 pounds, 15 ounces off of that dock down there. Something about that first week of April, man. I don't know what it is. Big fish like to bite in that first week. Usually about the first 15 days. What's that they call the pre-spawn? All of my fish have been caught out in the deep water today.
Yeah, I think
except down there by the dock. I did catch a couple right in front of the dock, but still. Ooh, you're right there close to your line.
start rigging something, get a little bit farther out, deeper.
Smallest I got is 1/2 ounce.
I think I got a 1/8 on there right now. Been fishing a lot of the smaller baits.
Yeah. You ever done any good down DOT?
You know, I haven't been to DOT in years.
Adam and I had one good day there. I caught a 3.3 and he caught a 3.5. And it was almost a simultaneous thing, but he was farther down the bank from me, and neither one of us knew we caught that the other caught the fish. He sent me a picture and said 3.5, and I sent him a picture and said 3.3. Just right in the same minute, you know.
Well, if he said 3.5 first, you should have said 3.6.
I should have, but he would have seen the video and caught me in a lie, so, you know. But yeah, that was really funny.
Zipping across the water right there.
This is one of these lures that I'd like to change right now, but then again, it's caught me 7 or 8 bass today, you know. So I don't know if I want to change it or not.
It's hard to change when you get the confidence in it.
Yeah. Well, when it's been working all day, but yeah.
There's always going to be lulls, and
Yeah. I might have just been in that window in the right place at the right time. Oh, I was worried about being the one doing that.
wasn't paying attention, took my other rod.
I did that out at Freddy's one day. The video, you see me throwing my bait caster, and you see the other rod flying up over my head in front of me with my lipless crankbait still holding on to it. Nice size turtle. And then you hear Adam say, "Oh my God, Tim, get down here!" And he's catching a 5.7, you know, so it made a couple, 3 good videos. That 30-minute section that everything happened in. Woohoo! A fish is a fish.
Right. Big or small, I like them all.
Yeah. They're all counted as catches, man. I haven't caught one since you got here. Well, I caught one maybe 30 minutes before you got here, but I haven't caught any after that.
Seems to be the middle part of the day. It's hard out here, it seems like.
Yeah. As I got here about 8:30 or so, immediately started talking to the guy that was on that bank over there. He made his way around to me real quick, and we started talking. Come to find out, him and Tom Yoakum are friends too.
I think Tom's friends with everybody.
Yeah. And he got, Tom Yoakum got this Tom back into fly fishing, or back into fishing, whatever. And he was telling me that one of his hobbies other than fishing is origami. And one thing that he's learned with origami was to create a way to encourage people to take somebody fishing, you know. And that was it. So then he made a second one, and he says, here, maybe you can have somebody identify themselves as the 5th subscriber, and here's a second one that maybe you can give away to them, you know.
There you go.
And I just haven't been able to, I don't know if I'd be able to figure that out, because it don't tell you when you got a new subscriber. It just says, you know, new subscriber.